rising, everyone. So I'm outside. It's probably like 10:15 right now. And I did a TikTok message this morning talking about, people that feel like God is letting them down and things like that. And I felt like I wanted to post something on my YouTube as well. And I just want to let you guys know that God is not letting you down. He's always with you. And I'm a testament. If you go back on my page, you'll see what I experienced in 2021 going into 2022 with my TSW, topical steroid withdrawal. My body seemed like it was rejecting everything. It was at one point where I couldn't eat. I was just juicing, drinking coconut water, and just juicing and cleansing my liver and my colon and my gut health from things that were still inside of me from years of just using a dot of cream on my body. But while I was going through that, you could hear the crows. Yeah. While I was going through that, I learned a lot. I only listened to gospel music within that time. Yeah. I only listened to gospel music. I couldn't watch TV like that. I was very much in isolation. Um, Isolation is like when you by yourself, you can't be around people. I couldn't be around anybody. My ex at the time was there, but we were in separate rooms because I was so uncomfortable. My body was so uncomfortable. Not my mind, but my body was so uncomfortable that it was hard for me to sleep next to a person. I couldn't sleep. I was sleeping for 3-minute intervals, sitting up, not being able to move my neck forward, backwards, side to side. It was very uncomfortable. And to anybody who's going through that right now, understand that I understand you. I know what you're going through. I know how difficult your journey is, whether it's on your hands, your feet, in the middle of your thighs. It's um, a very debilitating immunity situation that you have going on, and nobody could understand it unless they've truly been through it. And this is also so anybody who has cancer, alopecia, anything that you're going through that you feel like you can't overcome, trust me, you can. And there is a lesson within your pain. I learned that there was a lesson within my pain that whole time. And this morning, as I'm sitting out here with the sun and connecting with myself, I'm realizing how grateful I was for that moment. Although it felt like shit, and I felt like shit, and I felt like, dang, why me? Why do I have to go through this? I'm now realizing that that is part of my testimony. And I say part because there's many other things that you are going to go through, that you have been through, and this is just a step in your journey to really connecting with who you are. Like journal, you know what I mean? Journal, write it down, take videos, so that when you look back, you can see how much you have overcome. My bad, my dog is going on his walk. So every morning I come out here and I connect to myself, I can't quite put my feet in the grass yet, but I'm excited that it's finally going to be here soon. And this morning what I noticed is a mama geese was teaching the baby geese how to fly. And I could tell because the baby's wings wasn't as strong. Like it was flapping really hard and it looked like it was dropping and it was going up. And that just made me believe in like new beginnings and things that are to come. Ashe. So, yeah, like I was saying, remember that God hasn't left your side. God is always with you. And God is just putting you through this test so that you can awaken to, how beautiful your life is, how beautiful your life is, how beautiful the things around you are. And he's going to show you who's for you and who's not for you. In situations where you're sick or you're helpless or you don't have a job or things aren't going well for you and people start dropping and they're no longer around you, you realize who's for you and who's not for you, correct? And I'm not saying that these people have to be up your a-hole like day in, day out. But it's good to get encouragement from time to time, you know. And those are the people that will stick with you. But in all, he wants you to remember to trust yourself and to be grateful for the small things. Um, those of us who have TSW or extreme eczema on our hands and feet, don't you realize, like, oh my gosh, I used to be able to do this with my hands. I used to be able to dance. When I was sick, I couldn't do no dance. I couldn't walk around. I couldn't go outside and be in the sun. I couldn't do none of that. And it made me so grateful to remember all the stuff that I was able to do before. You take stuff for granted every day. I'm so grateful for my body. I'm so grateful for my legs. I'm so grateful for my feet. I'm so grateful for my hands. When I tell you to write down things in your journal that you are grateful for, it's not things like I'm grateful for my house, I'm grateful for my car. That's cool. But you got to be grateful for your body as well. And God is letting you see how grateful you should be for the beautiful vessel that you have, like your body, your full body organ that's made of tissue, red cells, white cells. It's a beautiful thing to be able to sit here and talk and have a conversation and use a device like the one I'm on to connect to a lot of different people. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the people who watch my videos. I'm grateful for the people who get something from my talk throughs. And I realize that I'm not gonna stop. I know sometimes they don't make sense at first, and I'm all around the page. And you might be saying, "Oh, like my mom yesterday, she was like, didn't I tell you you should write down something before you start talking?" But sometimes I don't feel like writing it down. I feel like just coming on here and being candid, like I would if you were sitting right in front of me. I want it to feel like that. Sometimes I don't feel like doing the most. I really came on here this morning to encourage and let you know that things will get better. And I'm also encouraging myself this morning. Look at that. You see that? Life is ever evolving. It's always moving. You're always able to learn something new. Don't lose yourself in other people's thoughts. If you feel like there's something you want to learn and you can't find the answers, you continue to look until you find those answers. I meditate and connect with myself and Yahweh, God, Mother, Father, however you want to call, source. Because at the end of it all, it's only one, you know. So meditation has helped me a lot on my journey. Journaling has helped me a lot. I have journals. I have the link down below, or you could just get you a journal from CVS, Amazon, wherever, and you write your thoughts down. I write down my thoughts. I write down poems that come to me. I write down whatever I hear in my meditation. I write down my dreams, and I analyze them. And sometimes they don't come to me the same time, but it definitely comes to me. I am walking in a light of positivity because I do my affirmations daily. I don't even have to say them aloud anymore. And I just want you to get that sort of peace as well. I'm having a difficult time, still thinking about, earthly things, like getting the right job for myself. But through my journey, I've learned that what is meant for me will come because I'm putting my foot out there. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm putting in those applications. I'm daily pouring into myself the way I need to pour into myself and not looking for the answers from other people, but connecting with God, truly connecting with Him, and understanding that what's meant for me will come when it needs to come. So yeah, these are just some thoughts on my brain, and I felt like somebody needed to hear it, so I hit record. Another thing that has been helping me is like frequencies. I listen to frequencies. They help your brain. So one of my favorites is 417 hertz. It helps with healing what's on the inside, and you could just listen to it, lay back and pray, or you could listen to it, open your notepad on your phone, your device you have. I'm sure Androids have a notepad as well. Jot down some things that you want in life, some things you want to let go. I do that a lot. Um, be kinder to yourself. Be kinder to people around you. Control. Learn to control like your tempers. For me, I'm a fire sign. I know a lot of people don't believe in astrology, but I'm a fire sign and I'm very much a passionate person. But it comes off as aggression sometimes to a lot of people. But I'm learning to listen, let it compute, and then give an answer, or don't give an answer. Everything does not need to have an answer. I just want to let you know, God is with you, always with you. He has never left you. He has never forsaken you. You got this. And that's my message. Like, don't think that he doesn't see what you're going through. Don't think that you're alone. You're never alone. You just feel alone. That's the difference. But once you start understanding that this part of your story could either be a win for you or a loss for you, and you decide to choose a win versus a loss, you're not going to look back. You won't ever look back. And I decided to never look back. I decided to choose myself. I decided to love on me. I decided to pour into me, Shamika. You know what I mean? Not anybody else, not look for love and validation from somebody else, not look for what they can do for me, how they could help me. I wanted to help myself. I chose myself. When you choose yourself, the sky's the limit. And learning this at my beautiful age, in this vessel, it's a beautiful thing, you know. Learn to love who you are. And if you're not entirely in love with yourself, then maybe, just maybe, you're not ready for like somebody else, you know? Because when you truly love yourself, when you look in the mirror and you say, dang, I would talk to you if I wasn't me. I love you, girl. I love you, man. The right person is going to flow right to you. You won't even have to think twice. You won't be pulling in the wrong person. You won't be pulling in the wrong friends. You won't be pulling in the wrong people around you. Because I chose myself, I know how to discern and use my wisdom and my intuition. If this is a right friend for me, if this person belongs around me, and I don't have a problem being by myself and just enjoying it and watching and listening and thanking God for mornings like this, you know. Again, I'm appreciative of you watching my videos. Have a good day, have a good evening, have a good night, and I'll talk to you another day. Later.